Hello and welcome in. Welcome to Tammy Loves Vintage, where I am here kind of late night. So I didn't send out any notifications. So those of you that are used to getting my notifications, surprise, here I am without a notification, only because it is 10:15 here, almost 10:15. And so I didn't want to break my live streak. Hi. I didn't want to break my live streak, and so here we are. Here we are. It was a busy day today at our house. We went boating all day and swimming, and you know, there was storm clouds looming everywhere, so we had the whole lake to ourselves. There was no one anywhere. What was there, 2 other boats maybe, and so we had the whole lake, and it was crazy awesome. And then the clouds would get really dark, and we were like, oh, we need to go. It was fun. It was fun, and we had a little bit of like lightning at the end of the day, and besides that, it was a great, you know, just when we were launching, like loading the boat back up, we kind of got like, ooh, gosh, but just a couple cracks of lightning and we were all good.
Hi.
Here's Abby. Yeah, so then we came home, we hurried and changed our clothes and went to the golf course and played golf. And we took Millie with us, and it was her first trip to the golf course. And we took her little tiny clubs and her little golf bag, and got some first-time golf pictures because Dad, of course, her daddy, is dreaming of her being a golfer. So he'll be able to take, you know, Summer and him golfing. So anyway, it was a big day. Needless to say, it was a big day. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? So I'm here late. Surprise! Everyone's saying hi to you, Abby. So I have some Formflex compound that I put into some molds and just made some pretty little curvature flourishes. I don't know what you call them. I don't even know what the mold was. I'm sure it's in my hundreds of molds in that drawer. Actually, I've got so many now, they're not fitting in my big drawer. So, and I ordered a few more. So we'll see where I'm gonna have to reorganize again. But anyway, I told her, I said, I think I'm gonna go live because I've kind of been on a streak. And you know, just like with a diet, once you flourish, this is a good word. No, Randy, we have not got to see my mom yet. She wanted to boat, she wanted to golf, and she wanted to see my mom, and she wanted to go to Lydia's shower. And we've done everything except seeing my mom. And I told my mom, at worst, we will see her on Sunday or on Tuesday when she's leaving. It feels like it'll be Sunday. And we'll see her like when I'm taking her to the airport, or we'll all go over. I don't know how it's going to be, but we're going to see her tomorrow. If I whatever I got to do, we're going to see her tomorrow. If she's got to miss the plane to see her Grammys, she's going to. So we're going to make it happen. Right, Abby? She can't hear me. I said we're gonna see Grammys tomorrow, right? Yeah. Okay. Yep, we mentioned. I don't know if she's on here. I doubt it. I doubt it this late, but maybe. I don't know. But I just threw it out into the universe. We have to see Grammys before you go home. So anyway, hi everybody. Thank you for coming in. I feel sorry that I didn't do the notification, but at the same time, I looked through the paper plate projects and I found a little tiny one, a little kind of quickie. So that's what we're going to do, just so we can, you know, have our little bit tonight and relax for a second. But yes, Randy, we will be seeing my mom for sure. I hope anyway. I really want to. You had a few cloud bursts too. Yeah, it was shoot, my internet's skipping. I hope it wasn't earlier. We had a few, like, boy, it's looking bad. And then we'd like, well, look over there. It looks nice. And it looks like it's going that way. So we'd stay. And then it'd start getting dreary. And there towards the end, it was like, okay, I think we've pushed our luck about all we can. So anyway, okay. So these flourishes are just Formflex clay. And then I'm using that Modern Masters that I loved in the Harvest Gold. So, and I'll show it to you once it dries. It's just, to me, it's a bronzy color. They call it Harvest Gold. You can kind of see, but I love Modern Masters very, very much. So on my paper plate, I have just a breadboard that, like a little tiny one that, not little tiny, but a small one that I got at Target. I haven't probably been to Target in a year, maybe, I'm going to say for sure a year. I'm safe in saying that. And then I have this little picture, and I did copy it, and I sewed the edge and left it. And I love that stitch. I don't know what it is, but see how pretty that stitch is on the side? I think it's so pretty. Yeah, so anyway, we've been watching her TikTok with our makeup is doing quite well. I don't know how many people we're up to now, but that's been fun watching all of the people and reading their comments. And my eyebrows have been quite the top. Oh, and one lady said to not use the eyeliner. And then on mine tonight, when we were on the way home, I was just looking in the truck Randy was driving, and I saw in the truck somebody told me, what did she tell me? I needed to get with the program. I needed to listen to Abby about my eyebrows. You know, it's enough. I don't know. You get somebody who says stuff like that, it makes you feel bad. You know I won't let that go for a while, right? You all know that. The ones that have been here know. So Abby's like reading me all these nice things out of her TikTok, and then she got the one that said something about my eyeliner. Of course, that's the only one I remember. So, oh well. Okay. Hi, Norma. So I'm going to use my Super 77 spray on this. If anybody needs a link, I'm happy to give you the link. It helps me when you use my link rather than typing it in yourself. It doesn't charge you any more. It takes you straight to the item that you're looking for. You did a lot of, oh, it already came, Jan? Gee whiz, Abby, Jan already got her makeup. Whoa, is right. Good for you. I haven't even ordered mine yet. I haven't sat down to order. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? She must live like in a, like Summer did in Arizona, or like you do in LA, get same day service. I forgot to cover my strings so they wouldn't be sticky. Let me get a wet wipe. This isn't a wipe that was here from the Sparkle event. Let me see if a wet wipe will clean this up. And then Kathy at Royal Funky Junk, you guys, she was, after she said it, she is so right. She says my table looks like a Ouija board, and I never ever thought of it. So I've got more of the papers, but ever since she said that, I can't get it out of my mind. Like, oh my gosh, you're right. I never thought about it. Like, I never hit me because I see all this really cool Paris stuff and all the cool Paris words and stuff, but I see it. Once she said it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see it. So anyway, I got to fix that. So I'll do that stuff after she leaves. You got, oh, good. Let me see. So I have, like, it came on a roll like this. And I used to sell these at my shop, and I don't remember who the vendor was, but see, it's not Ouija board. It's like old like Paris and old receipts and, you know, like advertising stuff. But see how it kind of does. After she said it, I kind of get it. So I thought maybe, let me see, maybe I could cut out some of this swirly stuff and put it over. I don't know what I'm going to do for sure. There's a 25-cent stamp. That might throw it off. I thought there was a lady in here, but I guess not. So yeah, I'm going to have to do something. And I thought, well, maybe I could turn my table, but I have almost the identical thing over there. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I don't want to get rid of it. I just did it. So I don't know. You did too. I know. There was like 5 or 6 people. Yeah, there were 5 or 6 people that said that. And I thought, oh my gosh, I never even, you can see from that paper, it's not that at all. You thought so too? Okay, nobody else. I get it. I got it. We'll take care of it. I get it. But no, I didn't think of it at all. But I see, you know, now I see what you see. I get it. But I didn't think of that. So, so I do have to take care of that. And then I got to figure out my eyebrow situation because that lady, I have to get with the program. So, oh, man. I'm going to I'm going to try. I should have done this before I mounted it, but this will be fine. I'm just going to use my brush and try and just pop this, make this a little bit happier with a little bit. Yeah, I need to get out of the makeup and stick with crafting, right? But you can't help but do makeup when Abby's around. You have to kind of get into that. And I didn't touch my makeup tonight because like I said, we've been on the boat, we've been golfing in the rain. It did rain on us. We missed 3 holes. I don't know. She said she was 80, and she said I'm supposed to draw the number 3. And I asked Abby, what is she talking about? She's like, I have no idea. I know, Stephanie. I know. So anyway, she made several comments. She watched the whole thing because she made several comments, and they were okay. But yeah, so she won't steal my joy. It's all good. Like I said, I just saw it on our way home we stopped at Summers Inn and had pizza. So it's dark here now, but when we were coming home from the golf course, we got pizza and we played with Millie until it was bedtime. So we've had big visits, and I have no idea what we're getting into tomorrow other than hopefully seeing my mom. Need to make that happen. And Franz, my stepdad, said it's time to do the next step with my wine making. You know, I'm making wine now. We don't know what that means. I asked her, and then so you notice I'm not taking my glasses on, and I'm trying to hide. Oh, I need to stop looking up. I'm trying to hide my eyebrows, because I didn't do anything with them. She said something about the number 3, and I thought maybe she meant it's supposed to be like whoop whoop, like a 3 on its side. Something I could think of, because you wouldn't go whoop whoop. But if it's a 3, I'm pretty good. And then it seems to me somebody else said I needed a point. In the middle. I don't know. Maybe it was her. She said something was wrong with my eyebrows, and I need to let her do it. Let her do what she wants. Or something. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. You just gotta, I don't know. Some lady didn't like him. Of course, the first thing you want to do is block, but yeah, I hate to do that. She's just saying her opinion, and I'm out here in the world, like, telling you to, so it's fine. Just making conversation. All right.
You talking about that lady? Stop doing that.
Abby said stop talking about her.
Mom gets, let me just say this. Mom gets...
Everybody does.
No, she gets
Extra.
1 million positive comments, and the only one she's fixated on is one stinking woman that has something to say.
She was fine.
Well, how dare she?
That's
she
fine.
blew up your page with like 13 comments. It's obviously not fine. You're still talking about it.
It's fine. It's fine. You guys. Oh, I know. It was when Abby was doing them, remember? And I had them too dark, and I think she was watching that. So, okay, my bronze is pretty dry. It's dry enough for me to handle. So I'm not going to mess with the dryer. Oh, thank you, Annette. Hi. Aw, I hope not. She's in her 80s. I hope she's past all the miserable parts of life and is happy. But I didn't block her. She's still here. Give her, another chance. I did write her name down, though. So one more chance, right? Wow, that's so pretty. There is nothing better. Oh, thank you, Norma. Thank you, honey. There's nothing better than rub and buff for us crafters. I know there's people that don't like it, and I don't get it. So here's our bronze, and I've got a little bit built up on my finger. I show you. Sometimes I build it up, sometimes I don't, but I want it to all catch, and I'm not sure if you can see that. I can't see it. I can't see it, but I can down here. Let me see. There you go. It really pops those details. I love it. I just love it, and I love the gold leaf is my favorite. So okay, we've done the board. She's happy with her 3 eyebrows. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Lisa's, or not one who said that, Lisa. Pam said she's happy with her number 3 eyebrows. I need to take time to look that up, see what that means. I'm sure, I think I figured out. I think I'm guessing what she means. But it's like that little loop at the end with the eyeliner. The TikTok lady said don't do that. It's like that. In that, let's see, how can I do that? Yeah, I guess that's got to go up. Yeah. It's got to go up. Once I put it down there. I didn't really lay these out. I just thought. They looked pretty. Oh, that looks, I think I'm okay with that actually. My paper is a little bit crooked. Not bad, a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip these 2 strings off now since I'm going to kind of cover that up. I'm gonna get rid of that. So yes, I just went up and pulled a fairly easy paper plate project that I had laid out to do someday with you guys. Sometimes they can be a little more involved and sometimes not. And tonight I thought I would do a quickie easy. And now I don't want it upside down. It's got to go like that. But do I want it off? Because I don't really want to cover that. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna go like that, right at the edge. Okay, and I really didn't need to do anything to it because it is not bending or curving or going anywhere. Okay, so I've got this, and then I kept it off to the side a wee bit because I thought maybe I would run a piece of this up, but is it too white? It might be too white. Let me see here. Let's see. So Abby had a company reach out to her while she was here and want to rent. She rents her house out from time to time for companies to do photo shoots. And this was for a clothing brand, and I can't remember the name of the brand, but they wanted to rent her house, and she's been on hold with them twice for a job and didn't get it. And so she said, you know, I model too. Oh yeah, I could spray it. I was trying to get my length, I guess, more than anything. But yeah, spray is a great idea. I'm glad I looked up. I wasn't to that part yet, but I can trim that off later. Let's do spray it. That'd be great. Okay, get my right side up. So let's lay this board out here. That's the back side. My arms aren't long enough. Okay, I'm just laying it up here. It gets in my face. Let me fan it here a minute. I always say I want to fan it before I take a breath. Okay, take my breath. All right, So now we have our lace sprayed. Thanks for that. Yeah, thanks, Stephanie. You were thinking for me. I'm not thinking clearly. Clearly, I'm not thinking. Okay. I'll lay that down. Run it right up the edge, and then I'm going to trim off whatever here. Whatever's hanging over. Yeah, I was thinking about spraying it with the antique medium to warm it up. That's probably what you were talking about, not the spray adhesive. That's where I was thinking, but that didn't happen. But I still can. Let's get this out of here. Let's put some spray adhesive in here. I'm not sure that's what she was talking about, but we're gonna do it. I just put a little bit in there. Let's see what happens. So I don't want to get it on the paper. I just want to warm it up a little bit. Yeah, that worked. So whichever spray you were talking about, I did it. Okay, done. All right. It is such a cute picture. Such a cute picture. Okay, then I meant to put this on before it's on my paper plate. So I don't have much on my paper plate tonight, but I have this old rusty paper clip, and Susie Strother sent me a bunch more, and I'm so excited because I only had like 4 of these that are rusty like this, and I'm thinking that journal thing coming up. You're thinking, okay, I got you. That's what I initially had meant when I said I'm going to spray it. And then when you said spray it, I thought of the antique or the stick it down spray. And then I got off track. My fault. We're back on now. See, I get this shoved in here underneath that sticky stuff. That spray adhesive. Yeah, I'm down. And then we'll tack it back down. Okay, so now we've got ourselves, if I can get it to move over a little, with a ribbon attached, we've got ourselves a little old rusty paper clip. I keep wanting to call it a clothespin. And then I have this kind of a bronzy key that I thought I want this over a little bit, but my sticky is keeping it from moving. There, I got it. Okay, let's put this key down. I want to get the prettiest side. It's pretty on both sides. This one has some words too. So I'm going to put this key down. And just because it's not a skeleton key doesn't mean it's not pretty. You guys make sure you look at, you know, all of the keys when you get a chance. You know, you're not super excited. I get it about the, oh, I should have strung this in here too. About the, like a car key or whatever, you know, the current kind, but some of them can be really pretty still. And I always grab the pretty ones up, and I'll show you, because you don't always want a skeleton key, but some kind of a key is always nice. Oh, come on. I don't know if I can get this in here or not. Might have to just make a bow and stick it on the top. I'm not sure. I've got that beading tool, but I don't think I can get that through either. There, did I get it? I might have it. I think I got it. Yep, I got it. I got it. Okay, yay. I'm doing everything backwards. Yay! Good, 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 Jan. I had one lady, so 2 now. That was a huge sale that I had. And I've had a couple of things I did wrong. And one of them, I sent her some ribbon and something else she said that she didn't think she ordered. And I have already already done my bookkeeping with that and figured profit loss and all that kind of stuff. So it's already in the books. And so I've got to pull my files and sort through to find her sales slip to figure that out. But if by chance anybody is off a little bit, let me know. Don't not tell me, because I'll do my best to fix it. Let's see. I laid that. That's a little, I don't know. When I got all those new papers, I was trying to match things up. Let me look in the, nah, it's too orange. I don't know why I laid that on that plate. I don't love it. But I did lay 4 buttons. So let's see what happens if we run a few buttons down the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really had no idea how this was going to lay out, but I like that. Let's do that. Okay. All right, and then to finish her off, it's everything on the plate except the little tag there. I don't know what I was thinking. And let's run a little bit of this seam binding around it just to soften the whole thing down. I think it'll just, so here it is, kind of, it's done, but it's not quite done. And then let's just add a simple little bow here, not too big. So, okay, why do I feel upside down? I'm tying a bow, it shouldn't matter. It feels upside down to me. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, a little bit too long, and I kind of wanted it off to the side a little bit. So let's cut these down. They're a little bit longer than I want them to be. Whoop. Okay, now I feel like I need a bronzy, since I've gotten pulling my creams up here and around, but I have all this bronze, so I need to pull a bronzy something up there, and I think I'll like it better. So hang on, let me get something here, and let me find a button. So I don't have a whole lot, but I have more than I guess that looks like, I guess I have a lot. I didn't think I had a whole lot, but I guess I do. That one's too big, but you see where I'm going, like something like that, and see how it pulls it all up, and it like, so I've got stuff, even though it's different things, they're not colors, but it would work the same thing. So let's say that you are not vintage, maybe you're a new follower that came in over the makeup deal, or someone that found me through the Sparkle Room. You could take any surface and any picture, rice paper, whatever, and just start building on it, and you just kind of want your colors to balance. You know, so in this case, I kind of framed it one way, and I'm framing it the other, and then I'm pulling up the bronzy. And then this key kind of pulls the bronze over here. It's not crazy bronze, but it pulls it enough. And then this little clip is kind of got the bronzy, even though it's rusty. You can do all of that. Stephanie, it is a copy. I made a copy, and I don't know where the original, I must have used the original on another project. I didn't realize it was a copy. It was in my, on my paper plate project from upstairs. So I'd had it pulled. I guess I could go, oh, that's got a little butterfly on it. That's sweet. I'll leave that out. Let me look for it, just to see if I can find something. Can't tell what that is, but that might be, I don't know. When I added the gold on top, it kind of pushed the bronze to the back. I feel like I need something a little bit golder. I think I am going to go with this. So let me cut the back off of this, the shank off. Sometimes I use the real pictures, but I have found here lately that, number one, sometimes the real pictures can get a little pricey, and so that runs up the price of the item. And honestly, after I copy them, sometimes I have to flip it over to see which one's the old and which one's the new. The copiers are just so good these days. You can't tell. You honestly almost can't even tell. If you weren't holding them side by side, the only way I could tell was to flip it over and see which one was white. So there's that. And especially with my old postcards, because of how expensive they were, you know, I can't give them up, and I can't add, you know, a $20 postcard to a little $5 board, or what, $7, whatever it was. I don't remember. It was years ago. No, at least a year ago. So anyway, you know, so there you go. So what a simple little project. I did finish the back. I didn't do anything like pretty, but I did at least cover the back so it looked like I paid attention to that. So if you are crafty, that has been a good tip that I got from Debbie Rigg, watching her videos. She had, years and years ago, she had made, I don't remember what it was now, jewelry or something, and she thought, whatever her projects were, she thought they were like boutique worthy and ready to roll and so proud of them. And she went in and got the nerve up and went into this place, and the lady rejected her, and she was crushed and devastated, and as I would be, totally give up, you know, my whole career. But she said, the lady said that it wasn't finished, and Debbie's like, what do you mean it's not finished? Because she thought it was finished and gorgeous, and it was the back that wasn't done. And Debbie said once that was pointed out to her, she was like, you're right. She was totally right. And I, like, a little light bulb went off for me too, because a lot of times I'm like, oh, it's just for me, it doesn't really matter. Well, as you know, a lot of things are for me, but then I get tired of them, or I make something better that I like better or different, or I'm ready for a change, and so I'll decide to sell it. So, and once you've done it and you're finished, you really, I hate to say never go back, because sometimes we've been going back and tweaking, like our bottles, we feel like we're getting better and better, so we go back and tweak some of them and fill them in and make them even better. And some of the Christmassy things that we've kept, we feel like, oh, we're better, and so we tweak them. But for the most part, when you're done, you're done. So to go back and add is kind of a pain, I guess, or not a labor of love, like when you're making it. So be mindful of your back. Just put a little something. If you're stenciling something, just put a little stencil in the corner that fits the overall. There's just some little detail on the back that makes it like, oh yeah, she paid attention to the whole project, like the whole thing. And then you're more designer worthy, and when you watch her, she puts just as much love on the back as she does on the front. And so I like to put at least a little something back there. In this case, I know it's going to be propped, leaned, hung, something like that. So I just wanted to do something. So I always like to mention that. And I give her credit for that. I hope she doesn't mind. I always mention that because that's where I learned it, and I like to share that stuff with you guys. So anyway, one last little thing before I go. I got a package in the mail today, a little Happy Meal. And this package is from Cindy Ash. And yeah, it does, Vicki. It does. It just, I don't know, it's a nice surprise when they flip it over. It's like when furniture painters started doing the sides of the drawers. You know, we would open the cabinet, like used to be, you would paint just the cabinet. I mean, years back when everyone started painting furniture. And then the fancy girls started doing the sides of the drawers and the insides of the doors and all that. And it just really did make it even better. It took it up a notch from the others. So, and I just know there's a lot of crafters here, because on Fridays I get so many posts. I don't know if you guys look through those or not. A lot of that stuff's for sale too, and you can reach out to the person. I always tell you guys to put your links or prices or whatever. Feel free to do that on my Friday post. Oh, look, such happy paper. Makes you happy. She's got 2 little happy papers in here. We'll keep that box for future shipping. Anything in this one, or is it just stuffing? And I'll keep this. Somebody will get their package wrapped in this sweet paper. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, if you could craft with it, right? Could craft with it. What in the world? Oh, bless her heart. She's been paper punching. Oh, you enjoyed decorating. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, look at this. She has been paper punching paper flowers. Oh my gosh. Lace envelopes, paper buttons. Oh, this is all things for us to craft with. Let's see. Oh, Cindy, look at this. Look at this cut. This must be a die cut, like a cranker through that cranker. What's my thing called? Not a cricket. What's that thing I have called? Cuttlebug. Something like that with the die cuts. Look how pretty that is. So like, well, that one doesn't show up, but let's just say Like, see? Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. So see, I could add that right now. And wouldn't that jazz up the whole project? Like, that's adorable. Or it could be that you just glue like this and make a little tuck. I'm learning about the journal stuff. Cindy, this is beautiful. I don't have anything like this. This is amazing. And then paper buttons. She said, now that I see the paper, the flowers, she said something about them being glued, but she hoped I could use them. Oh, how cute. She must have some, I must have inspired her with her cutter. So she's cut me a bunch of little paper buttons. Oh, how cute. How cute is that? We're definitely going to be able to use some of those, Cindy. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what these are. Because these look like what she must have been talking about, that they were glued and she hoped I could use them. So heck yeah, I can use them. Look, they're already layered for me. So let's see how glued they are. Nope, they're just glued in the very middle. So we could still give them just a little lift. So if you happen to have this, what I would do without thinking much about it, I mean, obviously I'm just seeing them, you could make flower pocket with that one corner piece. A flower pocket. I know I could, I don't know exactly what you mean. Just like I just showed, just glue in the sides. Can you make a journal out of a bought journal and pretty? Yes, absolutely, Jan, you could. I actually have a couple of things I put over there. I thought in my group I would have more time than I had to get ready for the journal thing. And so I wanted to practice in my group and I never got to it. So all of these are just different colorways. But so see, I raised it up a little bit and then my button tray I think is back there. Yeah, let's just grab a button. I don't know if I grabbed a good one or not. Yeah. And look, if you just stick a button in the middle, like how cute is that? So you've taken something new and then you could always, you know, age the edges. I saw a neat tool. I don't have one yet. Yes, bow out the center and glue the side. Oh, bow it out. That's a cute idea. Okay. So it's not too flat. So you can get some. Okay, that's a good idea. And then I want to check this out. This is cool. But I saw this really little tool. It was round and it had all of these slices in it, like almost this little round plastic, probably this big, and it had slices, and she was cutting the edges or roughing up the edges of her paper. It was probably, I've been watching Anne at Anne's Create and Share. It was probably her, but I'm not sure. And she said she'd had it a long time. It's probably her. It was before Abby got here, but I remembered that little cool little tool, and I thought I need to try and find one of those. These are interesting. Oh gosh, look at these. Oh my gosh, look how intricate that little envelope is. Oh, I'm in love with these too. And she sent me different colors. Oh, I've got 4 different ones. And I just happen to have 4 journals coming my way to decorate. So I might have to put one of these, although I kind of want to keep one for myself. We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to see. But that's a great idea to push it in just a little bit, like glue one down and then bring it in just a little bit so that it's not flat like that. Just lift it up. Oh, yeah, yeah. But then when I close the book, won't it? I don't know. Just a little bit, maybe up just a tiny bit. So, oh, they would be sweet for Valentine's. Oh yeah, I'll have to message Cindy. I don't know if she's here or not, but I just went out and got the mail when I took the trash can out, and because I told Randy to take the trash out tonight, he was here, and he's like, "You want to take the trash out?" Yeah, I will, because we didn't get the mail. She had messaged me that she sent me something, so I'm always excited when I get something in the mail. So, and there it was, a little box just for me. So anyway, thank you, Cindy. If you happen to catch this replay, it's getting kind of late to message her. It's almost 11 here. So I'm going to go hop in the shower and get to bed and work on catching up with comments. And I guess that's it. We're going to have a big day tomorrow, getting Abby to Grammy's house and to the airport. And then I will try and come on tomorrow night when I'm back home and everything's calmed down a little bit. You love them? I do too. I think they're beautiful. So it's some kind of a die cut, I'm sure, that you crank through those machines that I shared with you guys not too long ago. Everything I seem to be talking about here lately, I've done a lot of videos the month of July. I've done one every day, which is why I came on late tonight, because I told Abby I didn't want to break my streak. I was kind of on a, what I started to say this, just remembered. You ever on a diet and you don't cheat and you do so good, and then you go somewhere and, someone offers you something and you're like, oh, I'll just have one bite. I've been so good. I'm not going to have anything. And you do it, and then it's over and ruined, and you ruined it. And that's what I'm afraid of is going to happen when I break my streak of going live. I don't want to fall back into my who's Tammy Loves Vintage, because I kind of went away for a while, but I've been doing it since 2013 hard. So I took a nice little break. I come on every now and again, but I really was focusing in my group. So the girls in the group were kind of like, where have you been? So I've got to get back over there a little bit more, although I'm giving them what I've promised in unique things that you guys don't see. But anyway, I will tell her. I'm seeing all of these sweet comments. Been there with the I know, Jan, isn't that so frustrating? One little wrong thing, one little cookie, and it's over. Right? I don't know why. It's like, oh, I already ruined it now. I might as well have 3, and then I'll start again tomorrow. And tomorrow comes like, well, I already blew it, so whatever. I will tell her, you guys. Thank you so much. I will be sure that she knows. I don't know that we will have time to do another live. It depends. Summer's very good at my older daughter, my oldest, is very good at coming up with things to do, lots of activities. She likes to go. So we may wake up to a text like today, let's go boating, and then we want to go golf. And, it's like, whoa, we thought we were going to have a lazy visiting day, go see, grandmas and stuff. But we had fun family time, and now we got to get serious and see everybody else. So you guys have a great evening, what's left of it, and I will try. It's a paper distresser. I was going to Amazon it, see if I could find it, and I'll put it in my craft supplies. If you guys ever go to my link at the top, the very first post is always pinned at the top, and it's my Amazon shop. And when you click on it, you can go to all of the, like Abby and Summer, my daughter, we do like clothing, and I think there's a beauty. I don't post in there a lot. I used to. And then, but the craft supplies I hit all the time, and the gadgets. I love my gadgets. I love gadgets. So I've got a great gadget thing. And then I have some Christmas gift ideas, not necessarily Christmas, but whenever we get a good idea or something that I get that I think is awesome, I put it in there for you guys just for ideas, because sometimes it's hard to come up with the perfect gift. So that's always at the top of my page. You can always look there. Anyway, I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to hit the hay, get my shower, hit the hay, and I will see you sometime tomorrow, probably tomorrow night again. So have a great one. I'll see you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.